If you've been waking up groggy, dragging through your day, or relying on caffeine to function, this video is for you. I am sharing three simple things to do before 9 a.m. that help me feel energized all day, especially as a woman over 40 when our hormones, metabolism, and energy levels start to shift. Hi, I'm Nadia. I'm a holistic nutritionist and longevity coach. And in my 40s, I've noticed that what you do in the morning can completely change how you feel for the rest of the day. So, the first thing that I always do as soon as I wake up is to hydrate. I start drinking water as soon as I wake up, preferably warm water. And I also start drinking a lot of tea. So, when you're sleeping, your body naturally dehydrates, and it's important to replenish that hydration in your body to support your organs, to wake you up. It actually has a huge impact on your alertness in the mornings. If you know me, you know that I love drinking tea and I drink a lot of different types of tea. But for me in the morning, I drink ginger tea, lemon water, and I often drink things like green tea, dandelion tea, mushroom teas. So I do a lot of different teas throughout the day. But in the morning, as soon as you wake up, I would recommend just trying to have at least 2 to 3 cups of water, warm water, before you have anything else. This is honestly the quickest win because it only takes a couple of minutes, but it does make a difference fast. So if you're not drinking water as soon as you wake up and you're reaching for coffee first thing, notice your energy levels. Notice how you feel after incorporating this really quick hack. So, number two is eating a nourishing breakfast. So, I know that intermittent fasting has become very popular over the years, but for women over 35, it's actually really important to try to have breakfast because delaying breakfast can actually backfire. So, not having breakfast can affect your hormones, blood sugar, energy levels. So, when it comes to cortisol, cortisol is highest in the morning. So, by skipping breakfast, your body continues to be stressed. Let's say that you're breaking your fast at 12, maybe 11 a.m. At that point, your cortisol levels continue to stay higher. So, to break that, it's important to try to have breakfast within an hour of waking up. That is actually the key to reducing your cortisol first thing in the morning. So, some of my favorite plant-based breakfast ideas include smoothies. I incorporate things like a lot of greens. I'll add ground flaxseed, berries, cherries, always be changing it up. Maybe sometimes I'll add protein powder. And that's a really quick way to incorporate a meal into your day, especially if you prep it the night before. The second thing would be a yogurt bowl. So that's been something that I've loved lately. I know it's trendy right now, but it's actually really delicious. I've been using Kite Hill yogurt. I've been cooking some apples or pears and then adding a variety of toppings like pumpkin seeds or goji berries or whatever I might have on hand. And then, of course, my go-tos are also oatmeal and tofu scrambles. So, all of these things in general don't take a lot of time, but it's always a great idea to try to prep it ahead of time so that when you wake up, you're having your water or your teas, and then you have a breakfast right after that. And all within, let's say within a half hour or so. So now that I'm hydrated, I'm nourished, and I'm ready to move. So that brings me to step three. So after I've done these first two things, I try to get some movement in because movement boosts energy, mood, circulation, metabolism. Now, ideally, if you can get outside and go for a walk, that would be the best thing. But that's not always possible. So sometimes it's too cold outside, or it's raining or snowing. And so getting outside isn't always possible. But any type of movement first thing in the morning is actually really great for a number of different things, like I mentioned. And even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes, you'll notice a difference in terms of your energy levels and just your overall motivation throughout the day. I find that the days that I don't do some type of movement in the morning, I feel sluggish throughout the day. I'm less motivated to do my daily tasks. But when I do all three of these things, I feel so much better in the morning. It doesn't have to be something intense. It could just be some stretching, it could be some yoga, some light cardio like walking. It doesn't have to be a chore. So the idea is you don't have to crush a workout. You just have to move. You just have to move your body. So that's it. Hydrate, nourish, and move. These three things before 9 a.m. can totally change your day. And they're especially important for women in midlife when our bodies needs more support, not more stress. So I urge you to try it tomorrow and let me know in the comments which one you're going to start with. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one.